You name it. If you're foreign to the country, the first thing you ask, who's this guy that you see in every car? Who's this guy that you see in every wall? Who is this guy that you see in every neighborhood? Who is this guy that you see, a poster in every single corner? Every office you go, you find his picture on it. Who's this guy? He must be the president. No, Joker died a long time ago. Allahu Akbar. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Every living room that you enter, you find a man sitting right there. Every car, he's right there in the front of the car, in the back of the car. Every single office that you go into, you find a man at the door and at the entrance and at the gate. فَلِذَلِكَ, this is why we have a long way to go. Me and you, we have a long way to go. Because what we are free and safe from, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Some of our parents are not free, no safe from that yet. Some of our relatives, they still look at this individual as being ilah min dunillah, seeing them as deities besides Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. That's the reality. Now they will have the picture of their Shaykh on the size of a billboard, where you can see it all over town. From wherever you are, you will see the Shaykh. As if the Shaykh is watching over the town, as if he is the guardian of the town, as he is the hafizun ala al-qaryah, as he is the guard or the saver of the town, or the one keeping the town safe. So this, you find them, that now people will be standing right in front of those billboards, those big size posters of the Shaykh, and raising their hands, calling the Shaykh, asking the Shaykh, beseeching on the Shaykh, begging the Shaykh, making dua to the Shaykh. See what Shaykh Fawzaan say? Picture taking, or the suwar, this image, it is one of the means by way of which shirk can creep in. This is why, alhamdulillah, we should remove all of these pictures from our homes. Doesn't matter, that's your grandfather, you love him, alhamdulillah, make dua for him. That's better than you putting a picture in there. It's better than, alhamdulillah, putting a big old poster, oh, this is your grandfather. You want your kids to know their grandfather. What benefit? They know their grandfather, they're not making dua for their grandfather. Is there any benefit? But rather teach them to be making dua for their grandfather, whether they know him or not, whether they know their grandmother or not. Teach them, alhamdulillah, this is anfa', this is more beneficial for you and for them and for the children, because at least they will be free from being draw in shirk by way of what? The suwar, the pictures. Anybody tell you other than this, akhi, don't pay them any mind. Be safe. Be safe. We don't need those things, alhamdulillah. For what? I just want to know, what's the point of me having my kids' baby picture? That's how you say it. What's the point though? Huh? Memory. What is the memory going to do? I'm going to tell you one thing. One day you will forget. Seriously. One day you will forget.
They want the kids to see it.
What's the difference? Do you care about knowing how you look when you were 2 years old? Adam? What importance? To know, I used to look handsome when I was 2 years old. Look at me right here. Not me though. Maybe somebody else. Huh? Man, that's kalam, man. You know what motivates you at work? Knowing that at the end of the week you're going to get paid. That's it. Hey, looking at your wife ain't going to do it for you. You want to go home. That doesn't motivate you at all. Right? Say, well, you look at your wife, man, I'm going to go. I'm clocking out. I'm going home. I miss my wife. That's what you're going to do. But there is no need for that, barakallah. And alhamdulillah, if any of us is barakallah fikum, is, struggling over that, alhamdulillah. طيب. So he mentioned كما حصل لقوم نوح عليه الصلاة والسلام, as it was the situation of Nuh. So we know how shirk came in where? In existence. Now let us go and remind ourselves a little bit how shirk came in the Jaziratul Arab. How shirk came in, right? The Arabian Peninsula. How did it came about? We studied this before from the very beginning of Masailul Jahiliyyah, right? Anybody remember before I go and read it again, inshallah? In details. I'll take jumla. I'll take, bits and pieces. Na'am, faddal. Hayakallah. Ahsanta. Allah yubarik feek. Oh man, what you ate today, Akhi? What you got for dinner? What you got, Akhi? Very good. Yes. Anybody add to that? Yes.
But, my question: did Quraysh? They do believe there was not gods, but they were bringing those images and the statues for business.
No, we're talking about how shirk came in.
Yeah, but they do believe that they're going to bring those statues and worship them, but they were also believing one God that time in Arab.
That's a good point. We'll come to that too. Very good point. Very good point. Also how the gods was brought, and also it was some little finance thing on it. What else? Very good. Very good. To the Na'am. Na'am. طيب, let us look at this inshallah in details bi'idhnillah, not in details but just muraja inshallah ta'ala. Number one, it is to know that the Arabs, they were upon two categories, or they were divided into two categories. The Arabs, they were divided into two categories. Those who they used to follow the previous religions, or the religion that was before, right? قسم اتبع الأديان السابقة. Right? The first category was following the ancient religion, if I can say that, or the religion that was before. Like Hebrew, like the Yahud, the Jew, like also the Christians, the Nasara. This is why you will find, barakallahu fikum, in Medina, you find what? Yahuds. Right? Najran also you find what? Christians. طيب. And likewise Magians among them. You will find Majus among them. Right? وقسم كانوا على الحنفية أو على الحنفية. And another group that was upon pure Islamic monotheism. دين إبراهيم عليه الصلاة والسلام وإسماعيل. They were upon pure Islamic monotheism, the deen of Ibrahim and his son Ismail عليهما الصلاة والسلام. More so, لا سيما في الحجاز في أرض مكة مكرمة, and more so in the Arabian Peninsula, more so in Mecca. They were upon the deen of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam, upon Pure Islamic monotheism. Pure Islamic monotheism. And when we know the deen of Ibrahim, know that it was no shirk involved whatsoever. طيب إلى أن أظهر فيهم رجلا يقال له عمرو ibn Luhay. Amr ibn Luhay. Up until came to them a man named Amr ibn Luhay al-Khuza'i. Amr ibn Luhay al-Khuza'i, whom were كان ملكا عمرو ibn Luhay al-Khuza'i. Amr ibn Luhay. You can say Amr ibn Luhay, make it easy. Who were a king. He was a king. طيب, he was a king. He was the king of the Hijaz. He was the king of the Arabian Peninsula. And then Amr ibn Luhay, he used to show a lot of devotion. Meaning he used to show a lot of acts of worship. He used to show a lot of goodness in him, in sense of being a worshipper, someone that was devoted to worshiping. He was very much into devotion. وَذَهَبَ إِلَى شَامٍ, and he went to Sham. He went to Sham لِلْعِلَاجِ, to get medical treatment. So he traveled to Sham, to another country, to get what? Medical treatment. This is why, for the person of Tawheed, a Muslim to travel to a land of kufr and disbelief, you have to what? Have knowledge of Tawheed, knowledge of what nullifies the Tawheed. Firm knowledge about this. But look, the shubuhat, yes. But now pay very much attention to one statement that was said earlier about the king. That he was what? A devoted worshipper. A devoted worshipper. A devoted worshipper. Right? It's not because somebody worship, praise, fast, read the Quran, do this, do that, that you can guarantee that he is a scholar. It is two different things. Having knowledge and being, barakallahu fikum, doing devotions, right? Out having the strong desire to devote yourself, right? And being upon knowledge is two different things. But the Shaykh didn't say that he was a king that was what? Knowledgeable. But he said he was a what? Devoted worshipper. That's why, alhamdulillah, it is important to have knowledge of the religion. طيب, ماذا قال الله تبارك وتعالى في سورة محمد؟ فاعلم, know أنه لا إله إلا Allah. Know that there is no deity but Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala to be worshipped in truth. And then come the actions. Al-istighfar. Right? And then come the actions after having knowledge that only Allah is the one deserving to be worshipped in truth. So وَذَهَبَ إِلَى شَامٍ لِلْعِلَاجِ. Amr ibn Luhay al-Khuza'i, he went to Sham to seek medical treatment. فَوَجَدَ أَهْلُ الشَّامِ يَعْبُدُونَ الْأَصْنَامِ. And he found the people